Strictly. Pete Wicks and his partner, Jovita, have survived yet another week, whilst it was time to say goodbye to Eastenders star Jamie Borthwick, who didn't survive the dance-off against Montel and Johannes. Pete had the lowest score, but made it through thanks to the public vote. So Pete, it's fair to say, Cole, is like the popular contestant this year, right?
Yeah, this year, he's just really popular. He's the nicest guy you'll ever meet. And he's funny and he's kind and all of those things. And really good to look at.
Yeah.
But he is lovely. And do you know what? The thing is, yes, technically, from a dancer's point of view or professional, technically, of course.
He should have gone.
He should have been in the bottom two on a technical basis, and he knows that. But the public love him, and he has improved week after week after week. And for me, that's what the show is about. He's really learnt to dance.
Yeah.
And I can vouch for him when I say, because I did Full Monty with him, the real Full Monty last year with him. The guy couldn't dance. I mean, he couldn't dance in time. And so for me to watch him grow like this is like, wow.
Yeah.
You know, that's surely what the show is about.
Yeah.
And you can tell he's liked. And, you know, if the public want to see him in and it's entertaining, and then that's down to the public. And I can say this because I was kept in to the semi-finals of Dancing on Ice, and I was shocking. And I was mortified that these skaters, amazing skaters, were getting voted out. I was literally going, sorry.
But it's because you're a popular figure, and I think...
I was back in the day.
Yeah, and you still are, my darling.
Or people like to torture me every week on Ice.
But popularity and being, like, the popular girl or popular boy or man or woman or what have you does count for a lot, and he clearly is, like, really the popular guy in the show. And it got me thinking about being the popular child. Were you the popular kid at school?
I was, actually. I was quite popular, you know, obviously growing up enough, I realised, you know, I was quite a big child, and I think I used all of that energy and, you know, instead of being bullied and so on. And I think that was my way. Comedy was always my thing. But I was popular for good things, you know, for laughing and being a bit cheeky in school and stuff like that. Never, like, anything really bad. But it does make me have those conversations with my children, because I think my son is quite popular. He's quite sporty, he's a nice guy to look at, you know, and he knows he's kind of popular in that sense, and especially for being quite caring. But I try to have a conversation with him of, like, don't take those things for granted. Don't lean on that, you know, that popularity for negativity, because it's really about you as a person. That's what I try to, you know, and I'm not going to have loads of different girls come to my house, so just know that kind of popularity we're not having down here, boy.
We're not having.
Do you know what I mean?
Your boys are popular. Is that something you worry about?
Yeah, you know what, I always say, like, with my kids, I always said, like, I don't want them to be the popular kid in school. Obviously, I want them to have lots of friends and everyone to like them, but I don't want them to be the cool kid. Because, like, you know, it does come with certain... I don't know, I feel like often that person's not always the nicest or whatever. So I'm always like, but they're both really into football, they're both really sporty.
Which is quite a unifier.
Yeah, I think for boys it does really bring in that popularity. They make a lot of their friends that way, and I think it's actually really difficult for kids that aren't sporty, I think. I don't know, I like them to be on the cusp.
Yeah.
You know, just like popular enough.
Not being funny. Look at their mum and dad, of course they're going to be popular.
Yeah, but I'm so uncool. Wayne makes them cool. I bring nothing to the table.
I'd love to disagree, but you are very right. Right, still to come. Actually, Matt, you know I love you.
I know, whatever.
But you are a massive geek.